In January, President Obama announced a new plan to arrest and deport thousands of persons that already have outstanding deportation orders, either because they failed to appear in court or they went to court and exhausted all their legal remedies and are now subject to an arrest warrant. In this video, I'm going to explain to you what your rights are if you find immigration at your door or ICE agents at your door with an arrest warrant to arrest or detain someone. Basically, there are two categories of persons that might have this problem. First are persons who were arrested by immigration, perhaps coming into the country or later on, and were released with a promise to return at the future at a hearing date. In some cases, persons might not have gotten the hearing notice. Maybe you changed the address and forgot to tell immigration of your address. Or maybe you were just too afraid to go to court. The other category of people are persons who went to court and already have a deportation order. They went to court, they fought their case, they appealed it, they lost the appeal, and they've exhausted all their legal remedies and now have a final deportation order. For these persons, my recommendations are the following. First of all, if you find ICE or immigration at your door waiting to arrest you or someone, number one, ask to see a copy of the arrest order or the arrest warrant. And number two, ask the name of the person they are looking for. Oftentimes you may find out they are not looking for an immediate family member. Maybe the person who lived at that address no longer lives there. After that, if the person is there or the person winds up being arrested, the first thing to immediately do is file an application called a stay of removal. It is a request directly to the immigration officer to stop your deportation while you move forward and try to find if there are other remedies available. If you're from a country outside of Mexico, a lot of Central Americans who came in from Honduras or El Salvador or Nicaragua, immigration will not be able to immediately deport you because they will have to go through the paperwork of getting flights and getting travel documents from you. So that will give you a few weeks to try to prepare this stay of removal. The other category of people are those who might have a deportation order for failing to appear in court. In this situation, an application will be filed directly with the immigration judge called a motion to reopen to try to reopen your old deportation case and a stay of removal to try to stop your deportation case. You usually need a good explanation on why you didn't go to court. In some cases, you may have been young. You may have been a child and were released into the custody of an aunt, and she didn't want to take you because you were young, and she was afraid of you being deported. But in any event, those applications must go directly to the immigration judge. For now, what can you do to prepare in case you think you're on that list? Contact an attorney and do a consultation with an attorney. Take a copy of all the papers you may have on your case and show them to that attorney. There are things you can do proactively if you think you might be picked up by immigration or might be on this list or might be targeted by President Obama's plan. Then speak to an attorney now to try to prepare for that. And if you do get caught by immigration, if you do get arrested, have a family member contact an immigration attorney immediately to discuss what your options are. My name's Fernando Dubovi. I'm an immigration attorney and I've been doing this for over 19 years. Our office is available to you either online or by calling our number, our telephone, to talk about what your situation is. Remember, your rights don't mean anything if you don't use them.